Today I'm flying on TAP Air Portugal's Airbus A330-200, but on a 1 hour and a half domestic flight? Well, yeah, and the reason? Purely because of demand. I'll explain more of the reason later in the video. But for now, sit back and join me on this short adventure as we hop from Madeira Island to the Portuguese capital of Lisbon on board TAP's A330-200s. Today's journey starts at Funchal Airport located in the island of Madeira. Since we didn't have any luggage to drop off nor boarding passes to print, we headed straight to security, which we cleared in good time. And after that we were off to the terrace to watch our ride for the day touching down.
Nossa, agora ainda tem fotos de moto. Não. Sim, da frente. Não. Sim. Mas eles já vão pousar, calma.
And there she is. Taking me to Lisbon today is Charlie Sierra Tango Oscar Papa, a 2008 built Airbus A330-200 delivered brand new to TAP and has been flying with them ever since. The aircraft presents the carrier's regular livery and is powered by two General Electric CF6-ATE engines. The aircraft was named after Pedro Nunes, a very important Portuguese mathematician from the 15th century. And with our aircraft on the ground, it's time to head to our boarding gate, which when we got there was already quite crowded. Nonetheless, the boarding started a few moments after, and we hopped onto a bus, which would take us to our aircraft, since widebodies can only park in the further end of the apron at Madeira. After a minute or so, we got to our aircraft, and it's now time to board the A330. I'll explain the configuration of the cabin later in the video when I get the opportunity to explore more of the aircraft, although our seat for today is 38A on the very last row of the aircraft. Moving on to our seat review, it offers a very generous amount of legroom considering that it's only an hour-and-a-half flight. There's also a back pocket containing the aircraft's safety card and an air sickness bag. We have this cup holder which is integrated with the tray table, which folds out and slides to adjust, although it's showing its age as it's a bit loose. We also have the personal entertainment system, which offers some documentaries about the airline, a slim variety of music, some TV shows and movies for both adults and kids, and there's of course the map and information. The screen also adjusts by tilting. In the seat there's this personal controller for the screen. The system responds nicely considering its age and retro style. The seat has an adjustable bulkhead and some generous padding to it. Oh, and you also have this footrest. Shortly after, the safety video started playing as we pushed back and started up the two CF6 engines.
Oh, rapaz. We will then taxi out and backtrack to runway 23.
But for now, I'll stop the commentary and let you enjoy this powerful departure from Madeira Airport. After what for me was the most powerful takeoff I've ever experienced, we continued our climb, and as we reached our cruising altitude, the crew gave out these amazing little chocolates. A little touch, although better than nothing, and after all, it's only an hour and a half flight. Also sorry for not focusing the chocolate properly. Now that I have some time, I can explain to you the reason behind TAP Air Portugal operating some of these flights with the A330. As of 2025, Madeira receives a TAP A330 at least once a day. In recent years, the demand for the Lisbon-Madeira route has grown exponentially, both in passenger and cargo terms. So the Portuguese flag carrier brings their widebody aircraft to the island in order to keep up with that big demand. The aircraft tend to arrive to Madeira full of cargo and passengers, then to return to Lisbon full of passengers, so it's very profitable for the airline to do this since it's filling up their A330s constantly on their daily visits. Also reminding there are further flights operated with A320 family aircraft during the day and nights. The rest of the cruise was uneventful. I admired the views of the Atlantic Sea out of the window and kept up to date on our current location with the retro style map. After an hour or so of smooth and eventful flying, we began our descent into Lisbon and got to know that the weather was stormy at the Portuguese capital. We would pass by some very turbulent clouds, and a short while later we were on final approach to Lisbon airport. And for now, I'll once again stop the commentary and let you enjoy this cloudy arrival into the Portuguese capital.
Isso é cringe.
And with that, welcome to Lisbon. After vacating the runway, we taxied our way to Terminal 1, and as some rain showers started to pour, we were parking up at our gates. And now it's time to deboard and say goodbye to Tango Oscar Papa. And I can now finally explain the cabin layout. The specific A330-200 comes in a 2-class configuration with 244 economy seats arranged in a 242 configuration, also in a 232 in case of the last rows, and with 25 flat bed seats in business class with 121 and 122 configurations. Looking back and reviewing the experience, I gotta say it's always pretty cool to catch a domestic hop on a widebody, and this is no exception. Although the age of the cabin was showing, it was pretty nice to try out TAP's few remaining first-gen A330s. If you're a nav geek and you're looking for a great way to hop from Madeira to Lisbon, I really recommend you booking these flights. But for today's adventure, that's gonna be it from me. If you're new and would like to see more experience like this one, feel free to subscribe, but for now, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.